Hi everyone, this is Jessica Alba. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have a very funny, cool, beautiful mama of 3. Can you guess who my special guest is today? Miss Valeria Lipovetsky. Hey!
Hi.
She is coming at us from Canada. Very nice and snowy Canada. Hi, Canada.
Hi. We come in peace. I know.
Yes.
It's a little cold down here. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. I'm gonna get some California vibes from you.
I want some of that ice wine. Ooh, I used to love ice wine when I lived in Canada. Couldn't wait to get me some ice wine after a big old dinner. As you can see, we did a holiday glam. The holidays are here. 2020 will finally be over, but let's make it go out with a very glamorous bang. We did this soft smoky eye. It's great for day and night with like a nice statement lip. Watch the video to see how it's done. Let's jump right into doing our face. So are you like a tinted moisturizer person or a foundation?
Tinted moisturizer. Look at this. For me, I need it's an art project. I also don't like to use brushes.
Oh, you like to use your hands.
Yeah, I feel like I really can get it in there, you know?
I like to do a mix, but I agree. It does feel like it looks more like skin.
How does it work with foundation? You always went for you like more coverage or not so much?
My daily is usually a tinted moisturizer, and then we have this cream foundation. It's sort of like more full coverage if you want it, but it's also really light, so if you want to spot conceal, you could use it for that. If you just want to cover up under your eyes, and for me, I like under my eyes and around my nose, but I don't really want it a heavy, every day. I don't really like it heavy. So it's buildable. You can do a couple layers of it and build it.
I prefer to have minimal amount of products that can work in a lot of different ways. Do you think it's a mom thing?
Yes.
Or is it just today's everyone is too busy to think about all these things?
I think it's both, but I would say that after being a mom, I just really don't have time.
Okay, I have a very serious question right now.
All right.
I know that you're you're active on TikTok, and I love your TikToks.
Oh,
You've been
thank you.
killing it.
You too.
For me, the way I discovered TikTok, it was through my 7-year-old.
Same.
So even myself being a content creator, I didn't even know about the platform until he showed it to me. So it's amazing how much they have to teach us. Now he kind of regrets that he showed it to me, I'm not gonna lie.
My TikToks are cringy most of the time, is what they say.
But that's the beauty of it. Then you're on the right side of TikTok,
Right.
The cringy mom one.
Exactly. So next, let's go into, I don't know if you're into powder, but I'm gonna use the loose powder. And I'm gonna do it with just a little brush and just put it where I want to take down the shine.
We're doing holiday makeup look, so even a going out look. Has it changed since you were younger, even in your 20s or teens?
I mean, I would say that I wasn't a big makeup person. I think eyeshadow really intimidated me, and I was afraid of it. And then when I built Honest, I just sort of got passionate about doing eyes. And I'm not great at it, but in doing tutorials with different makeup palettes, eyeshadow palettes that we've had, I sort of learned how to get more comfortable with it, for sure. Speaking of, let's go into eyes. So this is a soft, smoky holiday look. And I like this because you don't look so done. And it's really nice because it transitions from day to night, and it's really great for the holidays. It's a little bit elevated, and it looks great on skin that's a little more fair like yours, or skin that's medium like mine, or even deeper skin tones. It really works for everyone. I'm one of those people that it doesn't want to look like I'm doing the most, but I still want a little bit of glamour.
So do you feel that's kind of the vibe for Honest Beauty in general, where you want to give people the options of looking glam but not trying too hard?
I wanted to make sure that there's something for everyone, and everyone feels like they can achieve whatever kind of glam look they're going for. We don't have a lot of neons. It's more of your classics, but a little bit better. Really around how can I create a line of makeup that has skincare benefits. And that was really my focus. And I was constantly like having breakouts, having rashes, because there wasn't really a brand that performed and had that high level of performance, but also was clean ingredients.
When you got into the beauty industry, which I feel like today is so big, there's so much, and there's new like companies every single day. Were you intimidated? Like, did you feel a little bit of like an imposter syndrome to get into maybe like an industry that's not necessarily like, you weren't like a makeup artist, right? So it's not like, oh, this is my kind of my line of work. How did it feel?
I would say I had imposter syndrome more about being an entrepreneur in the beginning. And that to me took a few years for me to get over. Also just not seeing a lot of women, and certainly not a lot of Latinas in business, and not a lot of entrepreneurs that are Latinas, or any woman, frankly. And so when you're often the only woman in the room that looks like you, sometimes you can feel like, you question whether you belong there, or if you're just so lucky and so you should just be quiet and, you know, sort of like sit in the corner. And it took me a while to like pull my seat up, you know?
But do you feel it was your age and experience, or did you have this like some type of awakening where you were like, no, I'm gonna claim my seat and kind of raise my voice and do my thing?
When I was like embracing my way of handling challenges and coming up with solutions, knowing that my way wasn't wrong, and in fact it was the only way that the business was going to move in the right direction. And that's when I really started to own my power, I guess. You have your jewelry company, right?
Yeah.
And you make other accessories?
Yeah, we make other accessories, but I have to say, I feel like I'm still at the stage where I'm just like, what the hell am I doing? And what is going to happen? I guess when you kind of start something new, you for some reason think that it's just gonna be a little smoother. I reached a point where I don't need to necessarily justify myself or explain myself, which feels very nice, because I feel like for the longest time, you know, I felt like I had to justify my success as a content creator, or, you know, and I wake up every day, you know, going after it and trying to make it better and better myself. So I feel like I'm at that point where, like, I turned 30 this year, and I'm just like, it feels good, and I feel a little more like liberated from all this weight of like people and opinions and all this, you know, baggage we carry.
You know, people love to build you up and tear you down, and build you up and tear you down, and that's just like the cycle. Everyone can't wait to watch you fall on your face, and it's such a like crude thing that happens, and I guess, I don't know, that piece I still haven't gotten used to. That piece is still hard for me. I want people to just like me and think good thoughts, happy thoughts. Yay!
I'm sure for you, you've been dealing with criticism and people's opinions for the longest time. But for me, even as, you know, for content creation, it's a little different because you're not a celebrity, you know? Like, you just like kind of like, I'm just a person and I just share my life. So when people come at you, you're like, what? Where's this coming from? What have I done to you, you know?
First of all, dude, when you were growing up where you're like, I want to be a content creator, when did you start to think like this could actually be something that I do?
I guess I didn't think about it too much. I just followed an interest, which I think that is a little bit different than what's going on today with younger people, or just like from what I observe is like everyone just want to figure out what they're going to do for the rest of their lives now. You know, right. And I think that for me, I just didn't really have that. I was like, let me see what I'm interested in. Let me see if it's a passion, and I'm gonna figure it out. But I guess for me, I was just like, okay, how can I take this information and knowledge that I've learned? How can I take it and share it with everybody for free? Right. And that's where social media kind of came into my life. And it was more of a journey to try to like work on my own insecurities and push myself into a very uncomfortable place of, you know, showcasing myself and who I am, and that's it, and here we are.
What is the best thing about people being able to give you immediate feedback and comments? And what is the worst thing that you've experienced? We call it rose and thorn, me and my kids. So let's start with the bad first and then the good second.
Okay, the bad thing, and it's funny because I went on a whole rant yesterday on my Instagram because I got this really unkind DM, but this really, you know, educated young woman wrote this completely nasty thing. Because it's instant, sometimes people don't have a second to stop and to ask the question, why am I doing this? Why am I saying these things, right? They just like type it and send it. I think that's what happens with, you know, in today's world where everything is so instant, we don't have that minute or two to think about, wait, what actually am I doing right now?
And they hide behind this digital self and they feel protected in a way. And so the things that people say, they would never in a million years tell you in person, but yet it affects you in person.
By the way, I just want to side note, this is a rock star of a mascara.
So this mascara was like a real labor of love. So I put the primer on one side, on the pink side. And then what I love, like I'm a lash girl, I always have been. If I'm gonna wear makeup, like if I was just gonna wear 3 things, it would be some kind of concealer under my eyes, mascara, and a balm. Or like a balm that I could also put on my cheeks. My eyes would get so irritated after long days on set. And so I was like, how can I have a clean mascara that works for my sensitive eyes, but really, really performs? That's why I built a lab in my office. And just for me, I feel like a kid in a candy store. I love science. It's like, I love it so much. And I always have. And so just being able to pick their brains on chemicals and what's good, what's bad, and ingredients, how things work together, and it's just really neat.
Now just seeing Honest everywhere, and finally in Canada at Shoppers Drug Mart, it's a big deal for us.
It's so nice. I lived in Canada for a long time.
What are your fondest memories of Canada?
People are just so nice. It's like,
yes, that's definitely.
People are like genuinely nice. And the mentality is more open, like Europe. So for the most part, I feel like
for the most part, we have our own, you know, circus over here. But I definitely appreciate that fact about Canada as well. I've been here for 10 years, so the first 2, I was like, what is this country about? How am I supposed to behave? It's very different. But I have to say, I feel very, very fortunate to be able to raise my kids here. I love this color. What did I just put on?
I think this is Marsala. Yeah.
I love it.
I know, I put on the strawberry, but I think I'm gonna mix it with Marsala.
When you're creating a product, do you kind of have a top 3 things that you want to make sure that is like present? Just like maybe the way it works or how it looks or how it feels. Is there like a guideline?
There is a list of chemicals, thousands of chemicals that we just won't formulate with. So that's number 1, making sure that that isn't in the product. The next thing is looking at like who makes the best? Who makes the best sort of like lip crayons or chubby sticks? What is it that people love about it? And can we make it clean? And then I would say the third one is, now that we know that we can make it, how can we improve your skin if you wear this product? So what can we infuse it with to really make it like makeup with skincare benefits? So over time, your skin looks better and healthier.
Do you feel like people, and just I guess beauty has changed since even the day you guys launched Honest Beauty, or even before when it was just an idea? Do you feel like people changed their perception of what beauty is and how they use beauty products?
People are spending more time, I would say, around curating and carefully thinking about what they want in their life, you know, and really choosing the brands that align with their values. So people are more, they're like, okay, I'll spend a little bit more on something and I'm gonna consider everything about this brand, you know? With our brand, luckily, like, we give back. I'm a female founded woman of color business. We use clean ingredients. We're always thinking of people and the planet and everything that we do. And then my products actually really perform. They make you healthier over time, your skin health better over time. And then the last piece is making it accessible. Like, it shouldn't, you know, be too difficult for you to buy.
It's just amazing and really motivating and inspiring to see you do your thing. So
thank
yay.
you. Well, thank you for getting ready with me.
Thank you. I feel fabulous and ready to get a martini. Oh wait, I think it's the morning still. Okay.
It's okay, it's 12 o'clock somewhere.
Thank you, Jessica, for having me.
Hope you guys like this video. Let me know what other kinds of videos you would like me to do. Should Valeria and I do more of this? Well, we did. Yay! We did a get unready with me. So after this glam, after this day, if you want to know how to take it all off, unwind, and really take care of your skin, especially it is winter. You can be dry and dehydrated, parched, all of those things. Go down in the link below and check out the winter skincare video that I did with Valeria over on her channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. What was your favorite part? And should we do some more videos? Bye. Peace. Hearts.